mistake, right? Yes. You killed my father. Big mistake.
Welcome, ladies and gents. I am Rob Wilson. I am your host. I am welcome to Strictly Art Live number 67. It's Monday, March 31st. And we're here, 2025. Getting on live. Woo! So, welcome, ladies and gents, everyone. Hope you had a great weekend. I know I did. My weekend was like a movie. And the best thing about it, much like with any other trilogy, eventually it has to end. So, all three installments are done, made it through it, and it is an absolute pleasure, honor to spend time with y'all today. Even if you catch it afterwards, I really can't express enough how glad I am to get a chance to do some drawing and talk about some stuff with you guys. Hope you appreciate it as well. Hopefully you find something useful out of it. This is one of the things that I love to do, and I'm forever thankful to be able to do it. All right, so today is going to be very simplistic. We're going to be back into, the basics. I'm going to talk about solo leveling, and I'm going to go ahead and mess around with Dan Fraga's brush pack, Fraga's goodies for Procreate. And that's pretty much it. We're going to keep it simple. Again, I want to give a shout out to Matt Triple T for the insight I was able to share last stream concerning like the comic book industry, the turmoil, trials and errors, tribulations of the artist and the creator in that respected right. He had an excellent breakdown, and I give him credit for it, just like I did on the last stream, I believe. So, we are rolling along. I'm having a great time sharing the shorts that I create with you guys. It's helped take my video editing to another level. And sometimes the apparatus that I use doesn't always make things easy. So I got to go to the software that I normally use and have used for video editing. And then I bring it back to the AI software, which has been pretty fun. I do love to video edit, the finished product. That's when it's fun. It can be a tedious thing. But hopefully all of y'all enjoy those and those little shorts that I've created. All right. Here we go. Solo Leveling, episode 13, season 2. This one was titled "On to the Next Target." Wow. You thought the fight was over when Baru went against Jin Sama, and Jin Sama defeated him. We thought the fight was over, but only it was the first half of the bout. This was almost like the whole Jeju Island raid was a multi-segment operation, and it lasted for quite a few episodes. Obviously, seeing the first season, you realize once you get around to episode 10 or 11, you only have so many left to really play with if you're going to have like a final boss fight and a super showdown, that kind of thing. By the way, I am working on my comic book, VKP. I had to redo this panel right here because the perspective was way off. So I'm redoing it, adding like a little curve and tip to it. I had to draw out the grid myself. It was not fun, but that's what I'm doing. They got some tools in Clip Studio Paint where you could actually have like a 3-dimensional grid, but some of that stuff is out of my league. I am not gonna fake it. Some of it is way out of my league, so it's like, all right, let me just draw it out. Lines, rulers, all that basic stuff. So, getting back to it, this episode was a continuation, obviously. Just because Baru was done didn't mean that the ants didn't have an idea of what to do. In fact, they started breaking through the island, breaking away from the island and the barriers that some of the hunters had put up to distract them, and they were making their way to the mainland. And that would have spelled trouble, more casualties, more issues, a whole big mess. So from there, we had, let's see, we had Jinwoo. He actually did something pretty smart. It was right at the beginning of the episode. He resurrected the healer that died, that got shot in the chest. Where Barrow, he blew his chest out. Jinwoo was able to resurrect not just a fallen enemy, but also a fallen friend. This changed the game once again. Almost didn't know how to take it. And then they went straight to the intro. I was like, come on, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That a cliffhanger right at the beginning. We're like, what? He could do what? So he did that. And, one of the hunters kind of he was shocked about it because that was his friend, one of the guild leaders, the wild tiger dude. He couldn't believe it. And the minute he was resurrected as part of Jinwoo's shadow army, he immediately went over without orders to heal the girl that was injured. I was like, bruh. And Jin-san was even shocked. He was like, I didn't even have to tell him to do anything. So that says a lot so far about the Shadow Army, depending on the enemy, depending on the level and all that stuff. I guess, what was left of their being, their soul, if you would. They have personalities. The first time we saw personality in the army was from Iron, the real big one, because he was pretty goofy. He just wants to destroy it, just crush, rah, And he had a little slightly funny moment because, don't get me wrong, Solo Leveling is a serious anime. They do very little joking around. And that was one of the moments where it was actually pretty funny because he was going for overkill, and Jin-sama told him, hey, that's enough. I said enough, chill out. And then he looks over, and Igris just walks away. He's like, all right, I ain't talking to you, dude. And then he starts roaring at the knights, and the knights cheer him on, kind of like in fear, because he's a pretty big, tank character. So that was pretty funny. But again, the evolution has continued, and we see that these fallen shadows, fallen enemies or foes, they have some level of personality, and we got to see that actually a little bit later when Jinwoo or Jin-sama, he shadow extracted the Beru, the very insect king that he had just defeated. And to his surprise, he was still able to talk. And Beru I think it was his first time having a rank general. And he requested the name. No screen came up for Jin-sama to type in the name. The insect king asked for a name by sound, by request. It was unprecedented. So I'm just loving this. I get it. There's a manga out there. People say the manga does this and the anime does that. I'm enjoying the anime. From what I heard, it's one of the top anime on Crunchyroll right now. That says a lot, because it literally came out of nowhere, and now we're here. So moving on, the hunters try to subdue the remaining swarm, and Jin Sama gets Beru to thin out the numbers. Like it basically is all hands on deck, and they thin out the numbers, and they pretty much wrap up that scene. And we have a funeral scene for the fallen ones, um, and that was how you actually do a decent funeral scene. Keep it short and sweet. Keep the ball rolling, and keep the story rolling because they had some things they wanted to wrap up. But June said he said he wanted to start his own guild and get that ball rolling, and I thought that was pretty interesting. So I think he went into a dungeon and it turned into a red dungeon, which was big trouble. But he wasn't over his head. He continued to solo level. He had hordes. This is ridiculous. He's got way over 100 people now. He's got hordes of shadow soldiers. He's got the original knights that he started with. He's got Igris. He's got the orcs. He's got the orc sorcerer. I forgot his name. I think it's Domu or something like that. He's got like almost everybody he's fought. He has now, and they're of super intrinsic value because he can actually buff all their stats, and they go from the color blue to the color purple. And as usual, they're ready to kick ass. It's that simple. And yeah, the fight continues. Towards the end, they introduce some other characters that I have been watching Jin Sama, and they're planning some kind of hunt. I'm assuming for him, probably. They're probably about to John Wickham. That's what I'm gonna call that. They tried to John Wickham. That's exactly what that looks like. Because he's such a high value target, and his father knows now because I suspected. Unfortunately, I saw a spoiler on YouTube because since I've been upselling solo leveling so much, now I'm starting to see solo leveling videos from other people and that kind of thing, and they go more in depth than I do, and that's fine. That's fine. You call me whatever, as far as the level of expertise when it comes to solo leveling, but I enjoy it from my level of understanding because it's one of those anime that inspires me to create the work that I want to create. And who knows, some little small nooks and crannies. I'm not trying to do plagiarism, not trying to steal, but some little things, seem very applicable in the future for my case. So I think it's a very resourceful anime. And it's a study material, just like comic books. Study material is how I look at comic books because I study the art, the story. I'm not gonna run around and say, well, if I did it, I would have done that way. I'm not gonna spew that all over the internet. Lord knows there's enough people already doing that. I'm going to take notes to myself and say, okay, this is how this was done. I like it. I like the concept. Maybe I can take it to a different direction. If it's something that's already on my path because I have specific goals that I'm trying to meet. So that kind of thing. By the way, shout out to the Madness Entertainment Group, which I'm a part of. They have shows all throughout the week, day and night, Sunday to Saturday, live, even on holidays. They have so many shows in so many areas of arts and crafts and collecting. I couldn't name them all. So what you got to do is go to my link tree. And if you go to my link tree, you will see the Madness Entertainment Group link called the Meg.tv. If you don't trust my link tree after all these years, you can go to the Meg.tv and through Google search. But shout out to them guys. I have fun with them whenever I have time to hang out, get to meet new people. I am an introvert, so I got my limits. I can only meet so many people at one time. After that, I need to recharge. That's just me. I don't blame nobody, okay? But it's a great group. It's actually what I had been looking for, the type of camaraderie that I've been looking for. People work together since I came to the comic book space about around 2022 ish. So definitely check them out and see all the different stuff. They got comic book campaigns and Kickstarters or Indiegogos for different things that they're doing, collectibles, trading cards, custom gaming sets, tabletop gaming sets, all kinds of stuff. So definitely check them out. Okay. The only last few things I wanted to talk about with Solo Leveling was, his father overheard the hunt is coming for Jinsama. That'll be perfect for season 3, where he'll come back into the family picture. I'm sure he'll have his wife will have issues wondering where the hell he's been. Why wasn't he by her side when she woke up? That kind of thing. It happens, family quarrels. Which I think will be a good calm down, because like this season came out just swinging. I mean, and it swung and it swung and it was just hitting targets left and right. It was hitting home runs. It was hitting bunts that was knocking it across the field, and where the players could hit all 4 bases and run home. It was just score after score after score. It makes sense that with season 3, maybe they calm down just a little bit, maybe shift the perspective away from Jin Sama, since he's already established, to maybe somebody else. Maybe that's just me speculating. Okay, I'm just giving you my personal speculation. But I tell you what, could be just pure speculation, but I'd say that man is alive. Sorry. Shout out to Broken Compass Comics, Odin Dasco and James. Y'all keep doing what y'all do. All right. So I'm going to take a quick break. And when I come back, we're going to go ahead and get into this Fraga Brush madness. Okay. And while that's going on, I got a quick little segment for y'all to enjoy. I couldn't upload it last time, so this time it's ready. So get ready. All right. Be right back. And go grab your favorite drink, coffee, stretch, posture check, whatever you need to do. All right. Be right back. All right, all right. Let's get back into it. I'm gonna turn this way. Starting off with 11 by 17, or since I just flipped it 17 by 11. I actually named that. I'm not gonna go back. I actually named that Marzullo measurement, or American comic measurement, because I want to make sure that my formats are as close to comics as possible. So, excuse me, that's how I pretty much started out. All right. So, this free brush set that I managed to see Dan Fraga do a live stream, and he happened to talk about it. So I said, okay, I'm a sucker for brushes, from any artist. If the brushes I think are pretty decent, especially from a comic pro, like previously I talked about Jimmy Reyes's comic book inking set for Clip Studio Paint. I bought that. I bought that straight up. So I have a huge library of brushes and stamps that I shared with you guys about 2 streams ago. So this shouldn't be much of a surprise. It's already within my wheelhouse of what I like to collect. So here, this kind of looks like a Photoshop type brush, big chunk. So with this, hold up, let me do this. With this, yeah, it's like almost like a marker. You can keep building on it to increase the opacity of certain things. I like it. Let's see how it looks when it's really small. Now, oh, okay, it's by texture. So light texture to dark. Okay, got it. That's what makes it quite unique. I like it. I like it. I might move the streamline, stability up a little bit. But yeah, I like it. All right, I don't want to get carried away. So next up, we got the beast. Okay, I'll just do some different shapes with this here. Turn this into poly. So that's what I like about Procreate with these. You can have some fun with the different shapes, geometric shapes. For a temporary moment, it vectorizes some of the shapes and allows for a type of precision where you want those lines to go. I like this. This is almost like a type of edge that it has to it. So I'll do it on one side. Yeah. Let's take a look at that. If I do it on one side, see how the edge is on one side and the other is smooth. And then I can have fun with that and do it the opposite way. Okay. Okay, yeah. See the actual like design, the shape of the beast. Yeah. I like it. All right. So next up, oh, I guess I better finish this, huh? Before Cap jumps in, like, what? What? You didn't finish. I love that scene. Age of Ultron, Avengers, second Avengers movie back when Marvel was cool. Oh no, I'm thinking about I might do a short where I go ahead and go through the Marvel movies that I used to watch, that I watched, and the Marvel movies that I've never seen nor have any desire to see. What do y'all think? Y'all let me know about that. I might do that for fun, entertainment purposes only. All right, the Warrior. This kind of looks like a ink type of brush. I'm gonna try to treat it that way. Interesting. Yeah, it's almost like the standard. It almost looks like the standard ink brush that comes with technical pen. Sorry. Yeah, kind of looks somewhat the same. I'm gonna go back. Look at all these daggone brushes. Ridiculous. Got too many. Got too many. All right, the Warrior. That comes out on cross hatching. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. All right. Got an ink brush there. Terry. Okay, the Terry has a little more depth to it. I do like it though. Let me give it another go. All right, not bad. Not bad. The Golden. So yeah, the Warrior and let's see. I'm just trying to see if there are any slight differences. Yeah, they're fairly similar. There might be like some slight changes that I'm not aware of. Let's see. So what do we have? We had Big Chunk. We had Beast. We had Warrior. And we had Terry. All right. So now we're on Golden. And since we're on Golden, let's draw some gold bullion. Yeah. Money, 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 money. Manifestation. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Now, see, this one has a little bit of. It was so slight. Maybe it was my eyes just messing with me. This is the baby. That's my little quick shot at doing gold bullion. Fun. I like it. Alright, so that's golden. Pay me no mind. I'm just being silly. Alright. McFarlane. Let's see what's going on with this here. Since it is called the McFarlane, I gotta do the obvious. Or at least attempt to. I don't think I'm that good at drawing spawns. So. I gotta look at the design of his mask. Oh, it is partially off of Spider-Man. Ooh, now that's the difference. As soon as I made it larger, it got a little more of a rougher look. Okay. That's one of the things I gotta look at. The effects of how it looks when the brush is enhanced, when it's in a larger size. They may all look the same when they're small or have like slight differences, but terrible spawn mask, ain't it? Oh, hey, mastery takes practice. Oh man. Give me that square jaw. Oh well. Sorry, Todd. I didn't do you good enough justice. Can't spell a man's name. Dang. Alright, let me leave that alone because I feel so bad I done messed up the man's legacy. Alright, that looks the same. Larger size. This one. A bit blurrier than this one. Okay. So the golden is a little bit sharper. What about the warrior? This is stuff I go through all the time in my free time. You know, I know it's not always exciting, but hey, I'm sharing with you guys. This is what I said I would do, and I'm doing it. Excuse me. That's more faded. Maybe I'm looking at it too much. All right, moving on. What we got next? We got Gangster Nib, and this must be for filling it. Oh, I love this. Yes, there was one that was like that in Jimmy Reyes's ink pack, and It's just absolutely awesome. Yeah, I like this. This is for heavy, heavy dosage. Oh my gosh. Let me see if it changes per angle. No, remains consistent. Ooh, pressure is sensitive though. So if you're heavy-handed, it might mess with you. See? Dang. Or maybe that might be my Apple Pencil. Yeah. After a decade, that stuff wears down. Gangsta nib. Big G. So it's maybe with an A instead of ER. And like, hey, to me, I think these brushes and yeah, these brushes are not bad at all. I can definitely put them to work. Like I said, I just got so many brushes. Now the Frank, I can see by the edges on both sides. The Frank looks like it could be my best friend. Oh, that's why. All right. So it's almost like charcoal. A chalk type of thing. It'd be good for like rough touch-ups. Just like a hard quick sketch in there. It's interesting. It's almost like a wet brush. I've experienced these before. I don't use them much. But the Frank definitely threw me off. It was not what I expected. It might require a lot of cleanup. I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think? This one, you either gotta be, your hand has to be advanced as far as the skill level, or yeah, you definitely need what do they call it? Streamline on here. Oh boy, we got another visitor from Keck. It always seems to be these people trying to sell me stuff, which I'm not interested. Yeah, you're out of there, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. All right, what else we got? Make sure I'm not missing anybody in case they say something. I think we're good. We're good. We own the Monday. Monday is ours. So yeah, that's Frank. Frank is very rough around the edges. Takes some getting used to. The edge is good. I like the edge. Use some things for others, and then yeah, like I said, it's not bad. Just a little bit of cleanup. All right. That's the Frank. Analog inker. Um, I like how quick and smooth it is. And I like the rough edges it gives too, as an ink brush. I can tell I have fun with this one. All right, I'll stop there. Don't get me carried away. I'll start dedicating my whole day to just that one piece. All right, so you say analog ink. Is it inker? Yeah. I can tell I had definitely seen that one in a few how to draw comics and how to draw, style type things. Let's see what we got next. The Wally Wood pen. Really? Looks interesting already. And that's why I'm thankful for other artists that have paved the way before me. Not just because of where they work, what companies they work for, but the skill set that they have acquired over time. They're able to, teach another generation, younger than them, like me. And granted, and I did go to college for art, but it wasn't in the direction that I wanted to go. And I realized if I spent more time actually working on the art and doing, small commissions for people, I would get better faster than, doing college projects and all that stuff. So it's just my own personal opinion and approach on life. I'm not saying everybody has to do it. Just my own personal. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting brush. Okay. So let's see here. I'm enjoying creating different ways of how to put the names in. Wally wood pen. That one doesn't have any steps, so it's falling off. All right. The Canif brush number 8. I'm gonna try to speed things up too, because I know we're almost up to our hour. Oh my gosh, we still got quite a few. All right, the Canif brush number 8. Now, what could this? Oh, I like this. It's very, very edgy. Does it have like a flattening to it too? Oh. Yeah. Teddy bear's coming out of that one. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Don't ask me why. I'll have to figure out this brush a little bit at a later date. NF brush number 8. Yeah, I think that's something like some Indian ink type stuff. It's very sensitive too. All right, dots. Oh, it's not an opacity type thing. It takes a lot for the opacity to fill. Dang, am I this terrible at drawing legs? I must be. I was thinking of the leg lampshade from A Christmas Story. It didn't come out too well. I'm trying here. Let's see. Kind of got it there. Dots. All right. Let's see for the raker here. I like it. There's definitely some things you can do with that one. So definitely it's just raker. Ooh, it doesn't work well when it's small. That's for large. Alright, we got the Fraga up next. Hmm. Asking me what I'm doing right now is illegal. Because I ain't got a clue. Oh wow, this is at its max. So it's a pencil. It's got a decent feel to it. I like it. Would I use it on a regular? Here and there. I don't think I'd use it too often. Alright, let's see. What can we get with this? That's a little bit better. Had to do the tip the Apple Pencil to the side for the smudge effect. That's a little bit better. Okay. Yep, that's the Fraga. Finishing pencil. Terrible at drawing snakes. Because I don't like them. See if I can add some pretty good line weight to this. That's not bad. Finishing pen. Okay. What's next? What we got? We got drawing pencil. We got Cantel brushes, technical pen. I think that's the same one that I mentioned before. Hey, what's going on, Levi? How you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, check out Levi Skeens on YouTube and Rumble, 3 Stroke Studios. And say, just got here. Testing out Dan Fraga's pencil set. Yes, sir. Yep, I'm spending some dedicated time getting lost to the the Fraganess. Let's do classic here. And that was, which one is this? Drawing pencil. Okay. Alright, yeah. It's got a classic feel to it. I can definitely dig it. Man, I can't seem to stay within the lines today. I guess I didn't listen to my teacher when I was growing up. Not bad, not bad. Okay. All right. Well, what's next? That's drawing pencil. I'm gonna come back to these as a reference too. Well, this page. Canet Brush. Never heard of that. It said I couldn't get them. They don't work for Clip Studio Paint. Yeah, I know. Those are my main go-tos. Procreate and Clip Studio Paint. Some places tend to make brushes for both, but yeah, this one was just Procreate only. But I think if you make if people have Photoshop brushes, those are compatible for both now. I do believe. This is not bad. Like this brush. I gotta remember. Don't get carried away. All right, I'll stick with that. Canet brush number 1. Oh yeah, Levi, I meant to ask you. You guys doing a draw stream today? I got some time to stick it out. All right. What's next? Tentacle pen. That looks different. That definitely looks different from the usual tentacle pen. Maybe I'm bugging, but no, it's about the same. Yeah. It's tentacle pen, so nothing new there. But it is an essential one. Good inker. Oops. Yeah, I guess it'd be not bad. Let's see. Yeah, it's as good as an inker for Procreate can be, you know. At 600 DPI with Clip Studio Paint, though, you can definitely do a lot more. No stream today? Okay, understood. I just figured I'd ask. Make it to that one day off, so try to maximize what I can do. Good inker. So I'm kind of going through these now because We're over the 1 hour. Shredder. Wow. Oh, that's like that's a wet brush. That is a wet brush if I ever seen one. It's a pretty cool effect for certain occasions. If you're trying to get a certain effect. There we go. Parappa the Rapper's face. Kick, punch. His master, his face was an onion. All right, Shredder. Uh, Hold on, is this Shredder number? Yeah, Shredder 2. Let's see Shredder 1. It looks more violent. Oh, it definitely is. Drop that down some. All the shredding all I could think of was Wolverine's claws. Terrible versions of them, I'm sorry. Let's see, Shredder. Okay. Alright, so Shredder number 1. Uh-oh. Alright, we're down to the last 2. Savage. Savage. It's gotta be Savage. This is definitely a noisy and wild brush. Lives up to the name of Savage. Ah, there it is. For wider spaces. I always forget that about Procreate, that you can do that. Get a little more roundness. Rag. All right, let me stop. All right, we got Pisky brush, PSKI brush. Okay, this is kind of like, was it this brush earlier with the edge? Yeah. So this would be good for doing some really cool shading. There's no stabilizer on here, and it automatically just flowed with the flick of my wrist. So this is a definite great one. All right, doing a little something there. It's definitely one of those brushes where, you know, you're not really committing to anything, but the effect is good. This speed brush. All right. Some Fraga brushes here. All right, so that's all of Dan Fraga's brushes from his goodie set. The only ones I didn't add on was the technical pen because it's like the standard one that comes with Procreate, so it's already in the inking section. But these were fun to get a chance to really explore different types of brushes and see what they can really do. Um, I still feel bad about the spawn, man. I know I could do much better than that. Um, but yeah, it's just a matter of like throwing these together and seeing the effect that they have, and maybe some future work that I can put these to use with. So shout out to Dan Fraga for providing these for free. You know, he's got them in his Dropbox, and it was definitely worth checking out. So I'm Rob Wilson, ladies and gents. I'm a comic book artist, and I'm always looking on the hunt for new supplies, new materials, new goodies, to help up my game. Even new tutorials, see what things I can learn from others, and hopefully through these live streams that I share, hopefully you learn something from me too, even if it's what not to do. So that's all I got. I'm gonna spend the rest of the waking day working on my comic book, and I'm gonna enjoy it because it's been a long, hard fought weekend, and now the day is mine. It's time for me to seize it with more artwork on the way. Oh, and also I got approved for my Novera piece because anytime you don't post it on the ArtStation website, it takes a little bit longer to make sure I'm not stealing anybody's stuff, which Novera is. That is my creation. So the metal print for that is actually on the way. And once I have that out, I'll add that to the list of ones that I do have. I think I got about 5 metal prints now. This Novera might be number 6. And as I mentioned, uh, this guy's the next poster I'll be working on. Yeah, this is the next poster I'll be working on, and it'll be crazy, colorful, and very descriptive in the way I finish it. So more in the way, ladies and gents. Thanks for stopping by, Levi Skeen. Definitely check out his stuff, 3 Stroke Studios. Shout out to the Madness Entertainment Group, and everybody that's in it. And you've just enjoyed Strictly Art Live, number 67. And hopefully I'll see you guys on Saturday. I'm going to try to do a stream then. And I'll probably share more Madness Entertainment Group stuff as the day goes by. and clips too. Clip City, right? Definitely. So we'll keep that rolling. Y'all take care. Um, Thanks, Levi. He said, enjoy your day off. Much appreciated and much needed. um, yeah. All right. Y'all have a good one. Stay chilly. Keep up the art. If you don't do anything else, at least, keep up with your art, especially if it brings you peace, happiness, and progress. Y'all take care. God bless.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.